I cannot believe how fast this strategy is growing my YouTube channel. If you're brand new here, my name is Monty Weaver and I'm a digital strategist helping you leverage the power of tech, social media, and digital to grow your business and your nonprofit. And in the last video, I talked about my YouTube channel, how it's been able to grow exponentially this year. Now, I just really started focusing in on YouTube. Now, I wish I would have started years and years and years ago, but with everything going on in the world, one of the things I preach to my clients is really taking this time to develop content. And specifically, one of the things I'm doing is developing more content for YouTube. And if you're a brand new to YouTube to post videos and you're looking for subscribers and looking for people to just watch your videos, look, I'm in the same place that you are. Just at the beginning of this year, I had about 120 subscribers, and now April 2020 I have almost 1,900 subscribers, and there really is a way to grow your channel. And so what I want to do is show you, take you kind of behind the scenes of this webinar training that I did and give you some insight on how I was able to grow my channel so fast, because these are things that you can easily do yourself to grow your channel. And I want to just share with you what's been able to work for me. So make sure you get subscribed to my channel if you want to learn more of the tips and the strategies that I use when it just comes to digital and social media in general. But take a look at this video, and I hope that these tips and these strategies that I went through when I did this webinar training can definitely help you out in your YouTube journey. And let me know in the comments, what's the #1 thing that you're looking to accomplish from YouTube? Because knowing the answer to that will definitely help you continue to press forward and really get your videos out there and really give your audience the information that they're looking for. So without further ado, here's a look at the webinar training, or part of the webinar training, on how I'm able to leverage my YouTube channel and grow it exponentially in 2020. For churches, okay? Now, one of the reasons that this video got in the top 5 is because it's something that people are actively searching for. Now, this isn't something that people are just, looking for just in general. They are looking for it because they want answers to it. So thinking about the conceptual side of what my video is going to be about, what your video is going to be about, you want to also think about when someone is searching for a term, why are they searching for that term? Are they searching to be educated? Are they searching to learn how to do something and they need a step-by-step guide with video angles so they can actually understand what's going on? A perfect example is doing car maintenance. Anytime I go and I'm trying to replace something on my car and do it myself, when I go to YouTube, it's a lot easier to type in what I'm looking for, and someone has that exact same car, year and model, and they're showing me on camera what it is that they're actually doing. So you want to really think about, when someone is searching for a video that you're going to put on the channel, what do they want to get in return, okay? So this video was ranked number 5, but I didn't try to get this video on the front page of YouTube. I actually tried to get this on something called a piggyback method, okay? And we'll talk about that as we go through this. But again, within 90 days, being able to leverage the platform and to get a video ranked in the top 5 with now I think close to 19,000 views on this particular video, this is really the strategy that will help your channel grow. And once you can get some momentum, it's a lot easier to get other videos to rank on the front page. You have to first understand the platform. And like I said at the beginning, YouTube is a search engine. So if anybody's familiar with SEO, it's essentially using the exact keywords that people are typing in. So when someone is typing in, and the example I'm using here is live streaming for churches, they're typing in a specific phrase. So you want to use the exact same phrases that people are typing in, especially on YouTube and Google, because that's how they operate. So if you can nail down exactly what people are typing in and consistently hit that phrase over and over again, you'll be able to rank your videos. Okay, it's all algorithm based. It's based on just analytics and data. So the more and more that YouTube recognizes that your video is being clicked on, the more they will introduce your video to other people on the channel. So they really want to optimize for videos that are getting engagements. They want to optimize to put your video where they think that people are really going to get value from it. So there are some methods to really get the algorithm to play better on your behalf. Just now, titles are super important. You cannot get around the titles of your video. You can shoot videos in 4K like I do. You can have awesome content in your videos, but if your title is not right, you'll never be found on YouTube. So you've spent all this time putting together a video, but nobody's ever going to find it simply because your title is just not searchable. Your descriptions, that's a second part of the YouTube algorithm, where the YouTube platform will play very nicely with you if you have your keywords, those key search terms in your description. A lot of times we try to just do stuff halfway, but you really want to spend time in this section as well. You have a lot of room, a lot of characters where you can put information in this description section. So if you're going to talk about your subject matter, you want to describe what's going to be in the video, and you really want to pay attention to the first 2 lines of your description. Okay, we'll talk about that as we go forward, but the first 2 lines of your description are going to be the most important part of your description, along with your titles. Now, part of the algorithm of YouTube consists of these 3 ways. You really do have to upload videos consistently. It's definitely not a once a month upload thing. You really want to try to do at least 1 to 2 videos every single week and upload to YouTube. When YouTube sees that you're uploading content and people are getting those, and people are clicking on your videos and responding, they reward you. So you don't want to go weeks on end without uploading a video of substance to YouTube. Now, uploading bad videos is just like uploading no videos. So you definitely want to have your videos gain traction. Another important part of YouTube is the watch time. So if you can put together a solid 8 to 12 minute video and someone watches it from beginning to end, those are the numbers that look like are really getting favored with YouTube right now. If you're doing less than that, there's no problem with it, as long as your videos are getting views. And if you're doing more than that, there's no problem at all. You just want your videos to get those views and those subscribers and likes. But that sweet spot really does seem to be 8 to 12 minute videos. It's enough for people to gain a lot of value from you. It's enough for people to stay on the platform a little bit longer. And at that 12-minute mark, people, that's when they tend to kind of drop off videos from what YouTube is showing. So you don't want to have people start watching your videos and leave your videos. That it just doesn't look good to YouTube. They don't really favor the people that just drop off your videos, because they believe that at a certain time people just don't want to watch it anymore. So you really want to create videos where people are going to watch the entire length of your videos, and 8 to 12 minutes is definitely the sweet spot there. Like, you really want to have people engage with your video by liking, by leaving comments, and by subscribing to your channel. And so when you create your video, you actually give these call to actions for people to actually take these specific actions, and it really does help your videos grow, that your particular video grow, and then overall your channel growth as well. So encouraging people to take action in your video is a statement that you really want to think about when you're doing and recording your videos. Now let's talk about planning your actual video out. You want to research the topic and then create a video based on the market demand. Rather than just creating things that you think you want to talk about on YouTube, it's a lot easier to get videos found just by seeing what people are already looking for. So there's so many hot topics out right now due to the whole world situation that we're in. And one particular one is video conferencing. And if you go and look right now on YouTube for videos related to video conferencing or the Zoom platform or any other video related topic, they are getting thousands and thousands of views. And most of the ones I've been kind of just looking at, these aren't very popular people when it comes to YouTube. They have less than 500 subscribers, but they're putting up videos that people are actually searching for. They're putting up videos that people want right now. So you really want to think about it before you even sit down to create a video. What are people looking for? Go into the YouTube search, see what people are looking for, and create videos based on the market demand. YouTube is telling us what people are looking for in real time. So this is a great way, great free way, organic, to create videos around what the market is demanding. So whatever it is that your industry is, definitely use this strategy of just typing in those first couple words and seeing what YouTube is suggesting to you as a good video to create. And if you notice in the description, I did highlight a section of the description that's a good example of what you want to think about when you're creating yours. You really want to restate the title in your description, because what YouTube does is in the search, when people are looking for these keywords, not only are they looking to pull videos with the keywords in the titles, but they're also looking to pull these keywords with in the description. And when I mentioned at the beginning, the first two lines are very, very popular that you really want to focus on, is because most devices will allow the first two lines of your description to be found. Now on mobile, you definitely want to really think about being really close to that first sentence, because as you're scrolling through your mobile devices and you look at these descriptions of videos, you can only see but so much. But you really want to think about having your keyword, your key phrase in your title and in your description. Now you also notice that in this particular description, this person, he has websites listed in there. So being able to drive people to his Instagram page. So not only is YouTube a great place to just get that original content out there, you can also lead people to where you want them to go to your other platforms. So he has his Instagram channel in there. He has his website channel in there. Or website, I should say. He has his email in there. He has affiliate links in here as well. So you can monetize, put the information in here that allows you to monetize your channel as well. So if you're suggesting something and people like what you're suggesting, it's a lot easier for them to simply click on the button and go straight to an Amazon or go straight to your website and purchase based off the recommendations of your video. And I'm going to show you a couple examples here towards the end of how this has been working for me very easily without any extra effort. Now the funnest part is always the thumbnail creation part, because the thumbnails is what gets people to ultimately click. So after people find your video, your description gets you ranked high, you want to have something engaging that gets people to click on your video. So if you have any type of creativity, or that side of your brain works really well, this is the time for you to shine, because this is how you can really get people to take that action. You know, don't disregard how important it is for people to click, because we are very fast to just scroll. It's in our nature. We're a fast society, but if you can get someone to stop and click, you've done a tremendous job, and YouTube will reward you for that, because they see that people are interested in what your video is going to be about. Okay, so thumbnails really do help you grab attention quick. You want to pay attention to your brand colors. So if you've already have professional branding done, you want to use your brand colors in your videos, because people will be able to quickly recognize that in a list of searches that your video stands out, because maybe it's your specific brand. If you have a specific font that you like using, again, people will see that same font over and over and over again and really get accustomed to knowing that, okay, this is your video. And then one of the things that really works well is facial expressions. Just practicing with the camera, something that I've been doing here over the last couple months here, but using facial expressions and you being on the actual video the thumbnail section of it definitely does help you get seen. You can already knock down barriers really quickly if you put yourself in the thumbnail, because people like to see who is going to be talking, who is behind the other side of this video. So look at the popular YouTube channels that you follow, and I can almost guarantee that their face is somewhere on that video, on that thumbnail of the video, more times than not. So looking at your brand colors, your fonts, your facial expressions, and creating this thumbnail that people actually want to click on. And one of the strategies I really like to use is putting my text on the left hand side of the screen and any imagery on the right hand side of the screen, because when you're scrolling through YouTube, there is a little clock icon that shows how long a video is, and it typically shows up on the right hand side. And if it shows up on the right hand side, you don't want it to block your text, because if somebody can't quite read what it is that headline in the headline of your text is, they might not click on it. So you don't want to give people reasons not to click on it. So I really like using my text on my left side and my imagery on the right hand side. Okay, autopilot. I can't stress how important that autopilot piece of it is, because again, remember, like, people will come to your video weeks and weeks and months after you've actually done your video, and people that watch your video could potentially be your next subscriber. So one of the things that I really like doing is telling people or asking them to leave a question. So if they have questions specifically related to that video, encouraging your viewers to leave a question is something that can really help your overall algorithm as well. YouTube likes to reward that engagement piece, and so if someone leaves a question or leaves a comment, this allows one question or comment to be left on your page, but you can also respond and reply with an answer or with a suggestion. And so now you have an additional comment on your channel. So you always can double the amount of comments in that comment section just by simply going back and replying. And YouTube sees that as activity on your channel. So this helps you get ranked easier, helps you get in the suggested videos, and other people will begin to find your video. You know, now is the best time to grow a channel, in my opinion. Like I said, I just started in January, and because more and more people are going to the platform, they're searching for different answers, and I know a lot of you all that are watching this are affected by the whole situation. And so if you can put out content on YouTube about what people are looking for, because everybody is looking for some type of answer right now, and so you're just going to look for what people are looking for and then put out content based on that. And because there's so many more people at home, there's so many more people being distracted by YouTube and going to the platform just to watch videos on how to learn something or how to accomplish something during this time. Well, for smaller YouTube channels, is really focusing on the suggested videos section. Now, suggested videos are videos that after you watch the first one you might click on, these get prompted to you as, because you watched the previous video, I think you'll get value from this video. It's a lot easier to really focus in and get ranked on this section of YouTube, because the real estate on the front page of YouTube is premium, and so YouTube is just not going to give newbies that real estate. But what you can do is really work towards getting found in the suggested videos. Now, my video that has almost 19,000 subscribers or 19,000 views right now, 60% of those views are because of the suggested video section. Okay, 60% of the views are suggested by YouTube to the end viewer. As you look at the second section, only 15% of my views actually come from people finding me on YouTube as a result of them just searching. Okay, so it's a huge difference. Only 15 out of 100 people will find my video because they search, but 60 out of 100 will find them because YouTube suggested that my video would be a good video for them to watch. So it's a reason that I really like doing this as a new YouTuber, because it doesn't allow you to get frustrated by trying to get found and really use the platform. YouTube really helps you, and that's what I like about using it this way. So if you guys would like some cheat codes to YouTube, let me know in the chat, because there definitely are cheat codes to YouTube. It's just like playing a video game. You know, if you ever played Super Mario back in the day, or you know, any of those other games, those classic games, and sometimes you just couldn't advance to the next level. You just want to know what the cheat code was to get to the next level. How can I skip level 2, 3, and 4 and just get to level 5 just to make this easier? Because it's definitely possible. And so what I showed you guys at the very beginning was that fact that you can actually search in YouTube, right? But when you search in YouTube, YouTube's going to give you those results that are really getting key hits and what people are looking for. But what you can also do is look at the entire search volume. You can actually see the number of searches every single month of these keywords. So in this example here, it shows search facts. You see it gets 140 searches. It's the very first one that pops up, but it only gets 140 searches a month. But if you look down at like search engine marketing, that gets 18,000 views a month. You know, people are searching at 18,000 times a month. And so just because search facts is at the top, it's not getting the most amount of views overall every single month. And so just by having a simple little cheat code, you can actually see the search volume. So I don't claim to be a YouTube guru by any stretch of the means yet, but I've definitely been able to get over 1,300 followers, of subscribers to my channel, tremendous amount of watch time, and a video that's popped crazy just in 90 days. And so I definitely believe I can share with you guys the strategies not only that I've learned, but I've also implemented to get those types of results. So rather than... Now, I hope you got some value from that training. That was just a snippet of an hour-plus long training. If you want to watch that whole training in its entirety, there's a link below this video that'll take you there. It's a free training that I did, so I definitely encourage you to watch it if you're looking for how you can grow your channel on YouTube in 2020. Now is the best time to really do it. More and more people are on the channel watching videos because they have nothing else to do but stay in the house and watch videos. So this is a great time to really dive all into the platform, because I think you'll have a lot of success if you just leverage the platform correctly and just use the strategies that it really does take to grow your channel. My name is Monty Weaver. Definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.